I just noticed something crazy.
What?
I think this is the first time ever on the podcast. And honestly, I don't even know the last time I saw Todd this way at any point. Todd's
Is that a
wearing
sweatshirt?
He's not in a sweatshirt and he's not in long sleeves. He's wearing a fucking t-shirt.
Wait, you like? I always wear like tank tops during the summer podcast. I'm always in like fucking
Tank tops? No, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does wear tank tops.
all summer
Fucking
long. Yeah.
showing off those fucking. Look at the fucking. What's that? I bet you have that TikTok on your For You page, Todd. The one that's
Which
like, oh, you don't like strong women? Take me off the roster then, or whatever the fuck it is. You don't have that one?
No.
Wait, what? You have just all something in my ass. My page has a lot of that actual Nirvana song, not the
Yeah.
the one that
Is
you
the
have.
actual Nirvana song the actual song in the movie though?
Oh, I have
It's
no
like
idea.
They
It is, right?
play it like
Yeah.
twice.
I can't wait to see this movie because I've seen so many. I've seen mostly positive stuff, but there's a bunch of people that fucking hate that movie. It's so weird to me.
I mean, it was
Very curious.
It was fine. I liked it.
I mean,
Did you like Batman or Morbius better?
Yeah, Mike. Spoiler free Morbius
question.
takes here.
I'll
What-
spoil that shit all day long.
Boy, Morbius. What a trip. What a trip into early 2000s superhero movies. Am I right, guys?
Or
That
you know
was,
what? Do any of you care about Morbius spoilers or no?
No,
Dom?
I've already looked everything
I've
up.
already talked extensively to Dom about
All right.
the happenings of the film.
I
So-
don't care, but the movie's only been out for a week, so I don't know if we should
Not
talk
even.
about it on the
The movie-
It's
podcast.
it's
not
for
been
3
out
days.
for a week.
Yeah.
It came out.
Oh,
Yeah, it came out
this
on
week.
Thursday. Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with having a brief conversation about it. I'm just gonna put spoilers right here if we're doing that.
I don't know. Is that something that you want to do? I'm the only person that can. I mean, I guess you guys already saw. You guys spoke about the post credit.
I know Dom and I
Yeah.
did. Todd, do you know what the post credits is?
Yeah, I know everything.
Oh, okay.
About it,
Do we want to talk about that or no? I don't really care
I've
either
watched
way.
I've watched like the CGI ending. I've watched like everything on it.
Wait, you
already.
can. There's clips. You can watch the ending online.
Yeah, you can find some stuff.
I mean, I don't really care because the movie. I'm probably never going to watch that movie. I still haven't watched either Venom movie, so I don't see myself watching Morbius.
I made it halfway through the first Venom movie and I kind of gave up on it.
They get hit with the venom. You know what Morbius needed? It needed an M&M joint.
And I'm joining.
Or a 30 Seconds to Mars joint. That's really what it needed. A 30 Seconds to Mars joint.
I guess people are pissed that they pulled all like they showed a lot of stuff in one of the trailers of like Spider-Man on like a wall, like the Tobey Maguire.
So
Spider-Man,
many
all
things from the trailers.
all that stuff was
did
completely
not-
not in the movie. Yeah,
So many things from the trailers did not appear in the film at all. And my assumption is that because of the way movies ended up being rearranged, a bunch of things did not make sense anymore, so they had to change it. That's what I feel happened.
Makes sense.
Wait, hold on. In the trailers for Morbius, there was Tobey Maguire?
yeah, like a spray paint on the wall of his Spider-Man, like saying murderer. I don't know, like it used like it was weird. It didn't.
I forget which Spider-Man they had used in the...
I think it was Toby on the wall.
Was Toby on the wall? I could have sworn it was like the PS4 Spider-Man, but yeah,
oh, it could be
was-
too. Yeah.
They used like there was in the trailers there was.
Is this
like,
spoiler
a
stuff?
poster of
Do we need
Spider.
to be like
This was no. I'm just
Okay,
saying this.
alright.
This stuff
was
was
in the
not in the
trailer.
movie. It's like not even.
This was in the
movie.
trailer, and it wasn't. I mean, if you want to consider it a spoiler, that's not in the movie. But in the trailer, there's a poster of Spider-Man, and it has murderer written across it. But it
We'll
was
see
not
this.
the Tom Holland one. It was a different. It was either the Tobey Maguire or the PS4 Spider-Man.
I don't know what it is with like Sony movies, but like the critic reviews are like 18%, and like the user reviews are at like 70. So I mean, that's not fucking awful.
There's
For
a
like
big
a
push online right now to try to get Morbius a better rating.
And also,
By
I did
who?
not know.
Who's doing this?
Yeah, right.
Mike, did you
I didn't
like the
know
movie?
Jared Leto's 50 years old,
Yeah, it was-
which is
Yeah.
crazy to me.
Really?
Yes,
That's surprising.
right. That's what I
For
said
him.
too. I mean, it makes sense because I'm 40, so I mean, he's got to be 50.
Well, isn't that what when you were a vampire and you drink blood, doesn't that make you younger? Is that
Yeah.
what's going on here? Or is that
Let's say
doctors?
yes.
Is that
I
what
don't-
happens to doctors?
I'm not gonna push or fight this. We're just gonna let it ride.
Did you like the movie, Mike?
I gave it a C minus.
What is considered a B on the Mike scale, the Dr. Michael Morbius scale of movies?
Dr. Michael Morbius. Who? That was another rough one. I maybe I gave it points because I heard my name so many times. I'm like, I guess I can't be that bad, right?
Okay.
Yeah, a solid B would probably be something on the lower end of my Marvel rankings, probably.
Okay. Now, does your grading system here go up to A or past A? Is there an S, an S, an SS, an S plus?
An S plus.
I don't know. Like,
Oh,
or
boy.
does it max out at A?
Actually, the budget for this movie is really small for this kind of movie. I'm actually surprised.
Good.
Yeah, so they'll
That
probably
is
make their
very
money
good.
back. It's $75 million.
Yeah, I think it already did like 38.
million.
Yeah, it already did.
Yeah,
I think
like
it made
40
40 this
close to
weekend.
It's gonna do fine enough, probably.
I did read.
It'll probably have a big drop off.
They said the drop off's going to be massive after the first week. They were already predicting like a huge.
I don't know. I mean, I see. There's definitely enough sickos out there, and if you're one of those sickos, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's definitely enough sickos out there that are like, they like this type of fucking shitty Marvel movie that like
when I heard
want to
what
dance
the
in
end
it. You
credit
know?
scene movies were, I was like, I'm not seeing this movie after that. Like I was like, I'm done. I have no interest in seeing this movie when I heard the end credit scenes. I was like,
I had no
I'm all
interest
set.
this time. I had no interest before I saw a trailer, but when I saw the first trailer, I was like, no, I'm all set with whatever.
Like
this is
I
supposed to
don't
be.
like Jared Leto, but like I don't think he's a bad actor. I know he's a good actor in some ways, but
He
like
was one of the like his portrayal in parts of the film was fine. Like in a better movie, you would consider his character charming in certain interactions that he had with, I guess, one of the few other people that are in the movie.
Well, I texted
like
you guys too and told you that like
5
the guy
characters.
who wrote this movie is writing the Madam Web movie, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And I looked up what else this guy wrote, and I'm like, oof, I don't know about this. Just like Google what the writer of Morbius wrote, you're gonna be like, okay. It's
I'm
not
not
good.
gonna do that. I literally
Actually,
don't
I'll
care.
do it for you guys.
Yeah,
I will
you
do
can
it
do
for
it
you
because
guys.
I literally don't care. So
I don't know.
go ahead, Dom.
Martin Scorsese loved the movie, so I don't
That
know.
is true.
That's the
Fucking
greatest.
Marty put his stamp on it. It changed his view of superhero movies. So, fucking Marty, big fan now. He's riding that hype train into the station. Mike, what is an A on the scale? Just for
A?
like reference, I need to know these reference points.
Yeah. So I think still at the top of my list, if we're just going strictly Marvel, and I will have to figure out how I'm gonna rank the X-Men movies into this. But I still put things like Winter Soldier and Ragnarok.
Okay, wait.
At my top
So is this ranking system only superhero movies? This does not include regular movies, or I guess not want to say regular movies, but I want not superhero movies.
What we call normie movies. You know.
We get the Marty Scorsese movies and the non-Marty Scorsese movies.
Right. Yeah, I'm only trying to kind of, yeah, it only seems fair to rank it against other superhero movies. Because they're all kind of doing the same thing.
So this is what the writer wrote so far: the Power Rangers movie, Gods of Egypt, and The Last Witch Hunter with Vin
Diesel.
Yeah, so he's got.
I feel like people like that Power Rangers movie though. I don't think I've ever seen it, but people like that
It's
movie.
like horrible acting, horrible writing.
Yeah, but Todd, you have to like remove your own bias.
Who
There are
liked that movie? Name me more than one person who might have liked that movie.
I don't.
They did Dracula Untold too.
What's that?
Oh, so they have
Dracula Untold.
They have history with
Dracula
vampies,
Untold,
with vamps.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what is Dracula? I don't even know what that is.
Because you're not a real fucking
who does that
cinephile.
star?
You're a fake movie fan. You Google Jake
Yeah,
Gyllenhaal and then you're like, all right, I love movies, guys.
Wait, let's just go back to
Didn't it
Friday
star the
night
guy
when
from,
you couldn't stump any of us.
I'm not.
Didn't it star the guy from Sons of Anarchy? Was he in that movie?
I don't know. I saw.
Maybe.
Whose names did I see? Dracula Untold.
I just think it's weird when they remake a Power
Luke
Rangers.
Evans
Power
was
Rangers
the-
was never good.
was Dracula.
It was the
like-
Dracula, okay.
Todd, because you were
Power-
37 when
That's
Power
Gaston,
Rangers was on
right?
air.
No, I watched
And then
that when I
Dominic
a kid
Cooper
before
was
school.
there.
And it's like a trashy, cheesy fucking show with like martial arts.
Bro,
That's all
how
it
old
ever
were
was.
you when fucking there were Power Rangers on TV? You
I
were
was-
you were
I
too
was-
old. That's the
No,
answer.
I would wake up at 7 a.m. and watch it before I had to go to school. It would be on like from 7 to 7:30 every morning.
Yeah,
And I
when
would
you were in
watch it.
college, it's not the same.
No, definitely.
You were baked out of your mind.
You were definitely in high school when
Oh,
Power
oh.
Rangers was on TV.
No, I'm telling you right now. I like
Power
watch
Rangers,
it, like,
the original Power Rangers, like 93, 94.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you
so I
weren't
was
even
like,
born yet.
So yeah, I was like 11, maybe. Fucking.
All right, yeah, I guess. All right, then I guess maybe I don't know. 93, really? Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Power Rangers is fine, but I feel like there are people that like that movie. Probably the same people that are gonna like Morbius. So
probably.
there you go. I will say, it's fucking. I texted Todd already today, Mike. But it's, you know what this weekend was? You know what this weekend was? It wasn't fucking Michael Morbius weekend. You know what it really was? Fucking popcorn weekend, baby. Hobbs is back open. Went and got myself a big bag today.
We were gonna go if the arcade was open. Then I was like,
there was a
too
fucking
much work if it's
line.
not.
There was a fucking line. People wanted that popcorn, baby. Also, the Salem Low Chinese food restaurant down there was also open.
Was today the first day, or was this weekend the first weekend?
Yesterday, first weekend. Yeah, it was first day. The Chinese food place had a fucking a bigger line than Hobbs, which blew my mind.
I've never been there, but I hear good things. But I've never gotten
People
anything from that place.
Love that place. I don't know. We got takeout from there one time, and I was not impressed. I didn't get the hype. I didn't buy into the hype. I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong thing. Anyways, welcome everyone to the Pass Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests, sometimes we talk about Michael Morbius too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me on this lovely Sunday evening is the anime senpai himself, the one, the only, Dr. Michael Desir, not an actual doctor. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, you know, same old.
Okay, fair. Also joining us is the Elden Lord, Todd Gary. Todd, how are you doing?
You know, same old.
And rounding us out is the Disney daddy.
You got this, Dom. You can do it.
The Pixar Poppy.
Gonna do it before you did it anyways. You know, same old.
Right, there it is. We got the trifecta. We got the triple crown here. We can wrap it up. Podcast is over. Awesome. I'm glad you're all here. It's great. I love having you. I love you being here. It's gonna be a good time. Dom's calling in live from Flavortown too, which is even more special. So we get that. Is that a Flavortown March Madness shirt? What is happening on your t-shirt right now?
It says Munch Madness.
Oh
yes, yes.
We need to get Guy. If you're, go ahead, Mike.
No, I was gonna say that I do have a Guy Fieri shirt that I purchased sometime in the last 2 years, but I never went anywhere, so I never bothered putting it on. It's been sitting in my closet.
Oh, like you bought a fucking Flame shirt, or you bought? Okay,
it is. It's just it has a very obvious reference to him that I've.
Which one did you get?
I'll show you sometime.
Did you buy it off of the Flavortown website, or did you buy it like?
No, this is not. Okay. This is not like an official.
Okay.
Oh, there's an actual Flavortown website. I didn't even know that.
I almost bought the first year of COVID. I almost bought a Knuckle Sandwich T-shirt because I think it's his brand, his other brand, Knuckle Sandwich. I almost bought that shirt because it was like he I don't know, he might still have this thing, but he had like a thing that was supporting restaurants that were closed with the purchase of that shirt.
The Flavortown one that I have that's like the Hollywood sign was the same thing.
Okay. Oh, maybe that was the shirt then. But maybe it was on the Knuckle Sandwich.
On the sleeve, I think it says Knuckle Sandwich.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Idris Elba's Knuckle Sandwich. Anyways, Guy, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the show. Come on the show.
Maybe
does Guy live
in Oregon?
Damn.
I don't think he does. But
are you guys part of the Mayor's Club or no? Anyone?
Is that a real thing on Flavortown?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
No, it's not.
Right,
we gotta become fucking members. What the fuck are we doing? The Mayor's Club.
I don't know what I mean, Guy's Flavortown Kitchen. That's what it is. Okay, never mind. It's for his kitchen, but I might become one just to be part of it.
Just be a part of the group.
Wait, there's one in Boston, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Across from the Common. I still haven't been.
I haven't been.
Yeah,
I haven't been anywhere in Boston.
It just opened.
I'm not going to Flavortown Kitchen. It can't be good. Remember the one time the three of us were in New York and we went to.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
It was terrible. We went to Guy Fieri's restaurant, which it was in Times Square. It was never going to be good, but we went there and it was like $30 for a hamburger with donkey sauce on it.
Yeah, but Brenden, like we worked in restaurants forever. Like the appeal of like, even though it's cool, his name's on it. Like who's working in the kitchen, and you're not going to get that kind of talent half the time. So it's usually never anything good.
Yeah, it was literally just you're going to fucking, hey, let's go pay money to eat at a place that's.
It has his name.
Yeah, that is.
It was Fridays. It was
pretty much. Yeah,
that's what it would be.
My kitchen was like Fridays with Guy Fieri's name.
Do Fridays even still exist?
They do, but that one on Route 1's still there. But I don't know anyone who goes there.
I don't know. I mean, I used to go there back in the day when.
Way back, I used to go all the time. Me and Amanda would go. I can get some cheap drinks and.
Yeah, I mean, we would go like after a night working at Border. We'd either go there or Kowloon usually. I miss Kowloon.
Oh man, I miss Kowloon. I was just gonna say this. Literally, the first thing that popped in my head.
Listen,
Kowloon. I miss leaving Border and going there, man. Because it's always open.
I know exactly. Kowloon though is like, by the time I start going back to restaurants, which who the fuck knows when that is, Kowloon is not gonna exist anymore. They sold that.
Oh, they did.
I'm pretty sure at some point they're gonna turn it into like either condos or like an outdoor shopping center. Which, sure, that's what Route 1 needs, is another shopping center.
But it doesn't have a good shopping center, so don't get me wrong. If they do it right, but like still, like Kowloon's is like a staple to like Massachusetts.
I think they might keep the building, but it's not going to be a restaurant. Because I think what happened was
the father died.
Yeah,
and the kids got ownership,
and the kids don't want to. They don't want to do that.
Kids don't want a restaurant.
Which is crazy. That's a staple. That's a fucking want a zoo. That's a staple. They could easily have another partner, bring in a partner to run that for them. Like that.
I believe that Kowloon is still the number one like grossing non-chain restaurant in the country.
Makes sense.
In the country? Yeah. That's fucking wild.
Did you guys ever go, like, a little off topic here, but like a little further down there was that giant temple that was, I forget what it was called.
No, we were too young. It like burned down, right?
No, they closed it down, but
they just abandoned it.
That place was insane. Like, and the whole time everyone's like, "How can they afford this?" And like, long story short, you know how they can't afford it. That place, they had a Chinese and a Japanese side. Like, it was insane. Like, it was in the decor inside. I can't even imagine what it would have cost just on the upkeep of that, staffing and everything else. It makes no sense.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what happened to it, but I'm definitely pretty sure I can't say it on the podcast. I can tell you what happened when we're not recording, because I don't need.
What was it called? I forget the name of it.
I think it was called something Palace.
Man, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know when this article was when it was taken, but this says the restaurant is reported to bring in over $8 million per year as the top grossing Chinese restaurant in the United States.
Does it say what the name of it is?
No, that was Kowloon.
That was
Kowloon, yeah.
That makes sense.
Crazy to me. I fucking love Kowloon. Like such a shame if that goes. It is going to go away, unfortunately. I'm going to have to get some Saugus wings before it's fucking gone.
The pandemic got rid of so many of staple places, and I'm just like, it's just sad every time more of these.
Wait, what other
close.
Staple places closed?
Don't laugh at me because it's fucking Salem Beer Works.
Bro, get that trash out of here.
That place was just great because we lived right next door to it. It was fun to fucking go to every night, and it just had the best boneless tenders ever.
I lost the Revere Showcase Cinema.
Wait, that closed? I didn't even know that.
It turned into an Amazon warehouse, right?
Oh,
something like that.
But Mike, Cinema Salem closed and reopened, so you got a new cinema.
Is there a flea market in front of Cinema Salem?
I mean, in October, sort of, kind of. What do you mean? You have a mall? It's connected to a mall, Mike.
Which city mall is not a mall? It is a joke.
Mike, not only is it a mall, but it's also connected to arguably the actual best restaurant in the North Shore, which is... Mike, how long's that line?
Oh. Is it really connected to it?
You can
is
go...
It really connected to the Village Tavern?
It's in... The backside of Village...
sense of direction.
The backside of Village Tavern goes into the mall.
Is there a line at Village Tavern?
Can you check,
right
Mike?
now? Yeah.
Can you verify? That place sucks.
The place on Route 1 was Whaley's. That's what it was called.
Whaley's, yeah. The only good thing to ever come out of Village Tavern. Have you ever eaten there, Todd?
No, it's terrible.
It is
I've had the
terrible.
food.
The food is really bad.
hard.
This is the only good thing to ever come out of that place. One time, me, Mike, Dom, and Jen went to brunch there. It was jazz brunch. You were there, Dom, right? Pretty sure you were there.
Jazz brunch, yeah, I was there.
We went to jazz brunch. The food was fucking terrible, but the
But
band,
McDonald's makes that place look good.
bro,
Like, McDonald's,
it was
it's
so
the
bad. The band that was playing there, the drummer I think it was the drummer. I don't know. Someone just, every time they tried to play a different song, one of the bandmates just kept bringing it back to a Beyonce song every fucking time. Like, it was so good. He just kept playing it. Was it the drummer or the bassist?
I think it was a drummer, but whatever. Regardless, he was a good drummer.
Yeah, no, he was, but he just kept bringing it back. Like, it was fantastic.
Like, he really wanted to play
Was it Single Ladies?
Irreplaceable. I forget what it was. I don't remember.
Or maybe it was a Destiny's Child song and not a Beyonce song. Either way.
Maybe. It was brunch. I don't know what song he was trying to play at brunch.
Brenden, by the way, the Whalers thing is like, it's well known that like they were. I mean, I'll say it if you don't have to say it. They were laundering money through there. Like, it's like all over the internet if you look it up. That's like, it's like a huge thing that they were just laundering money there.
I'm just gonna the thing that I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say. I will say it after.
Yeah, I'm sure there was more than that, but you know.
Does it say why? Does it say why it closed though?
Blowing their spot?
Does it say why it closed though?
I mean, like, there's some comments in here. Like, do you all have any idea how much money was laundered through
All
that
right,
place?
I know why it closed. I will not say it.
It was mafia related, basically.
I can tell you why it closed.
Todd, don't get us. I don't want to get whacked.
Who knows who's in Oregon right now? Maybe that's where they relocated. You know?
Yeah, right.
These motherfuckers, we got them. Anyways, this episode's all over the fucking map. I don't even know how we got on that track. Guy Fieri, Guy Fieri. The only Italian.
Oh, boy.
He's the only Italian that exists. There is no other Italian.
No. Everyone else wishes to strive to be as Italian as Guy Fieri.
Wait, do you know the guy who built Whalers? I don't want to keep on going on this. Hit the mass millions. He hit the mass millions, and that's what he used his money to build, was that place.
I mean, I'd build a cool. If I wanted to have a restaurant, I'd build a fucking palace restaurant on a hill. That's nothing wrong with that. All right, one more thing about Route 1, sort of, and then we're gonna move on. Because I feel like Todd's the only one that's gonna fucking remember the name of this place, and I can't. I've had it stuck in my head for a while. I don't know why recently, but
Golden Banana.
No, that's still there. I don't know if it's still open, but I
tried selling them beer a couple of years ago with me and Mike Giller. Went there and tried selling them.
That's probably actually a good place to get an account open, though.
Yeah, we were trying to sell them on a poster because it was yellow.
Did you get Cabaret open? That's another one.
Too. Well, bro, no, you don't understand. We walked in there and we were like, "Holy shit, we should probably leave right now." It was very fucking uncomfortable to walk into that place. It was like a Wednesday at 2:00 in the afternoon, and we were like, we're gonna leave." The owner comes over to us, and we're just like, "Yeah, we're good."
Wait a minute, quick sidebar to Dom specifically. Did you know that Hurricane Betty's got their license pulled for something recently?
No,
I don't know which license.
You know which part of that surprises me? The word
what?
Recently.
I also am gonna Mike, take offense to that because I know what Hurricane Betty's is, and two, why do you have why do you?
That Brenden said A and 2.
Why do you have up to date a track? Why are you keeping track of what's going on at fucking HB's? What's going on over there?
I'm not keeping track. It just showed up on my radar somehow. I was like, oh, Hurricane Betty. That's a name.
Mike,
that's a name I haven't heard.
Mike
in a while.
was out at the Stone Pond fucking mall for some reason. What was it called? Blackstone.
Salmon Pond. Blackstone and Salmon Pond were two different malls.
Which one was out there?
Wait, was Hurricane Betty's Wartown?
Wartown?
What? That's what you call Worcester? That's what you call Worcester,
Yeah.
Wartown?
Hey, you never heard of, you've never heard that fucking terminal?
I don't know what's happening. Is Todd fucking with us?
No, definitely.
Wait, they call Worcester Wartown?
Yeah, 100%. It was in a bunch of rap songs too back in the day.
What rappers are rapping about Worcester?
Benzino?
I have no idea. No, please don't say Benzino.
What is this episode? Wait, Todd, do you know Hurricane Betty's?
I've heard of it before, definitely, yeah.
What is this episode? Anyways, there used to be a commercial that played all the time on Jammin' for a club that was I think it's a gym now. What the fuck was the name of the club? Was it? It wasn't Guido Murphy's. That is another club that I don't think exists anymore. But that was also a place that they would. I used to remember the commercials. Friday night at Guido Murphy's. Girls get in free before 10. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Whatever. Anyways. But what was the other club that was... I think it's a LA Fitness now. It's like right when you get off going into like towards Town Line.
Yeah, no. Are you talking about...
The Palace? Was it called The Palace?
Yeah, the Palace.
Fuck!
Palace.
Yeah, that's why I said The Palace earlier. I could not remember the name of that place. And I had that commercial in my head, like just running with fucking...
Does anybody remember the Italian restaurant that used to be where Hooters is? Because I can never remember the name of that restaurant.
Yes. Holy shit, dumb. Oh my God.
I don't remember the name of it ever.
I know the name of it.
It was like a chain restaurant.
I know the name of it. Mario's.
Was it?
I'm almost positive. That place fucking sucked. That was the original fucking Tomato Town. That was the original fucking Tomato Town.
It was chain Italian food.
Oh my, I forgot that was there. Hold on. Mario's Italian Saugus. I'm pretty sure it was called Mario's.
This episode was great if you grew up in
Massachusetts.
Are you kidding me? I love listening to episodes where they talk about California extensively and all the different highways that they take. So this is our shot at them.
Fucking Google just like corrected Mario's Italian Saugus to Mario's Italian sausages.
Italian sausage?
I don't know why that's so funny. That's like not.
I knew that would backfire.
That's not like a. Hold on, I'm gonna text my mom because I'm pretty sure it was called Mario's.
Are you thinking about East Side Mario's?
Wait, Todd, you're unlocking shit right now. We're going down a weird path.
It's where Hooters used to be, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's East Side Mario. There was also an East Side Mario's. Me and Amanda just fucking talked about East Side Mario's today because we used to go there when we were like kids. But like fucking crazy.
Yes.
They had the garlic. They had the garlic bread in the sleeve, right? Like you get.
Yeah.
Dude, that place was the best. It had like the whole like. It's definitely East Side Mario's.
Oh, I'm gonna text the three of you right now.
It's only in Canada now, apparently.
That's so sad. I used to love that place.
Wait, was the food actually good? I was young when it was there, so.
It's definitely East Side Mario's because I'm looking at a picture right now and it's got the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, that's the place. I fucking knew it was Mario's. I only remember that because we were clearly very young and that was there, and I would be like, it's Mario. Oh, fucking Mario.
Yeah, you know where else it was? It was also right across the street from Sylvan Street. Like there was one right there on that corner where Fidelity is now, I believe. There used to be an East Side Mario's there, yeah.
I want to see. I mean, now we already know, but I still want to see what my mom says.
Love it. East Side Mario's was my jam. That's so strange you even bring that up because me and Amanda had a conversation about East Side Mario's today.
Today?
Today, yes.
What the fuck?
Yes. It's at a loss for words.
Because I'm looking at the chat, and Kale said, "I completely understand all of this."
And that's not a good episode if you're not from here.
And no, well, I don't even know about that.
It's not a good episode, anyways.
Yeah, it's not. But I don't even know if it's a good episode if you're from here, because Jay just said I grew up here, and this episode isn't even relevant to me. Yeah. So, my mom just said East Side Mario's.
Let's go.
I'm asking her if it was good. Fucking so random. What else used to be on Route 1? No, this is not what we're doing.
This is a bad episode.
Let's go down.
Don't forget about the Hilltop.
Hilltop was not good food.
R.I.P.
The Hilltop was not.
Hilltop was good food.
Hilltop was good food. All right.
Yeah.
I don't remember those steak tips being good. They're no fucking Newbridge Cafe, baby. I was never a big Floramos guy. No one else.
No,
never been.
Yeah, I am trying to remember. I recently had Floramos, but it was like a few years back now.
Hold on, you're gonna tell me that? I guess maybe
I haven't had Newbridge in a few years either.
Yeah, I haven't had Newbridge in a while. The last time I had them, I remember liking Newbridge more. But I mean, this was probably like 8-ish, if not longer.
Yeah.
But you're telling me, Mike, Todd might make sense because he's fucking, up and up here.
Mike, I can guarantee you had Newbridge because Newbridge catered Pope John for a year.
Oh, well then. Oh, that changes everything.
I don't think they had steak tips at lunch.
I don't think so either.
Wait, they catered?
Yeah, they were one of the junior, I think. They were like the lunch menu
providers.
Yeah. Mike, you probably fucking ran by Newbridge Cafe one of the times that you pretended to be in cross country.
Country? Okay.
Right. Where would you guys run? You guys used to run by Glendale, right?
Yeah, but not by the park in Chelsea there. This is getting so bad.
Yeah, this is really
because now we're shrinking the radius even more.
Yeah, you guys know that corner of off who knows whatever
Listen,
street.
If you're in Massachusetts and you're trying to say you know steak tips and you don't know Floramos and or fucking Newbridge, you don't know steak tips.
Most places.
Yeah, because you're from like the white part of the North Shore. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Anyways, I just want to point out this episode so far has been Morbius and now this, whatever the fuck this is.
Whatever
this episode is brought to you by Eastside Mario's.
Yo, if we get an Eastside Mario's sponsorship right now.
This episode is brought to you by Sparks and
I almost want to stop this episode here, make this its own episode so people can just fucking straight up skip it and then do the regular episode as a separate production here because I don't know.
Is Sparks still open, Mike?
No, Sparks is long gone.
I like him keeping it long.
Sparks left Malden before I did. I can tell you that much.
What the fuck is Sparks?
I think they changed it. They changed it to. I think that's where
they
put.
Now we've changed the radius to a thing that Brenden doesn't even know.
Wait, what is Sparks?
It was I don't know, like a local store in Malden.
I don't even know how to describe it. It was yeah.
What part of Malden?
It was
it was on Pleasant. It was it was on Pleasant Street. I think that's what they changed into Bodeborg. So I remember in
is this near Dockside Cafe?
It's near the comic book store, whatever it's called.
It's down in downtown Malden?
Yeah, it's right across the street from New England Comics, I'm pretty sure.
I know where that is at least. All right. You were saying, Mike, sorry. And then we have to change to actual topics because yikes.
I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure in middle school, that's where I had to go to buy my uniform.
Sparks?
They sold Sparks, yeah. They sold clothes there.
So this isn't even a food place. We've moved away from food establishments.
Yeah, well, we can get back to food establishments. Do you guys know Dockside and Malden's closing?
That's not surprising to me. Dockside is not.
Which one? The one's already closed. There's only one left in Malden.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's because we stopped going to trivia there. It's because we stopped going to trivia there.
That's true.
We
were keeping that place afloat.
We lost viewers, by the way, in the last 10 minutes. I hate Facebook, and I pretty much, I've said this before, I only have Facebook still because of Oculus or Meta, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But sometimes I'll look at you can look at your memories for the day for what you posted or whatever that year, whatever previous years. The best ones are the ones where at first I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, clearly this was our trivia name because it will be the four of us tagged in it at a random restaurant.
I still remember, not to keep this going forever, but I still remember that trivia we did at it was literally the worst restaurant ever. I think there was 5 other people besides us in this place.
Oh yeah, what was the name of the place?
I don't know.
We're going back on Route 1.
It was right next to Boston Chicken or whatever.
Boston Chicken.
Huh?
Or rotisserie, whatever the Boston.
Yeah.
Sully C's, yes.
Oh, Sully C's, yes, okay. Oh, yeah. Boston Market. When you said Boston Chicken, I was like, what the fuck is Boston Chicken?
It didn't sound right to me either. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, Sully C's. Which, again, not going to say anything on the podcast, but
shocker.
Here,
that place also burned down. Why?
Anyways, so speaking of things burning down, E3 is canceled. And Mike with the fucking teeing up the segue.
I see people cheering that on, but I'm kind of like, I always loved E3. I mean, like not being part of it or anything, but like I liked watching E3 and having it was like
So
one of my things I look forward to.
yeah, I mean, so this was gonna be like the main topic, and we were gonna get to this in a little bit, but we'll just go right into it. This episode's already a fucking disaster. So, I mean, clearly, obviously, the last few years specifically, you can kind of see the relevance of E3 starting to become less important with like, you have Sony broke off in the last couple years doing their own state of play stuff. You know, obviously like Microsoft and Nintendo still participate in it. EA doesn't, I don't think they officially participate in it, but they still do a presentation that same weekend with the EA Play
Sony
stuff.
State of Play is trash, though. I've never watched a good Sony State of Play.
Yeah, but it's a big deal that they pulled out of E3 and do their own thing now and aren't a part of it. Like Nintendo still does Nintendo Directs and Microsoft still does presentations outside of E3, but they both still stayed like committed to that weekend and like locked into the ESA and doing stuff for E3. It stinks because like, well, before we even say that, it's with the ability, like clearly Nintendo kind of not streamlined, but they kind of forged the path in a more mainstream way of like, they decide to announce their information whenever the fuck they want, and they put together presentations that seemingly do really well. No one else really has kind of mimicked that in the same fashion. Like Nintendo Directs usually break the fucking internet, whether they're good or bad, because people are expecting things.
Because like half of them are never really that great.
Oh, I think that most of them are pretty good.
It's that Nintendo armor.
Yeah, Nintendo armor. Well, I mean, they had the luxury of Smash reveals for a while, which they don't have that luxury anymore. But like
I think the best thing Nintendo does is their indie directs are always.
I do like their indie directs. And I'm happy that those seem to get some fanfare from like the internet, because that's important for that type of stuff to get more visibility, whatever. State of Plays, I think, have been getting a little bit more traction and more attention, but I don't think they really create the same type of buzz that a Direct does. And Microsoft does different presentations, but I don't think that they really ever kind of break outside of anything grander. And then you'll get different things like, you know, Devolver might do something at a random point of the year. They obviously do something for E3 too, but and there's other things that go on, other events and whatnot. But I mean, especially with COVID affecting in-person events, E3 being a digital event kind of doesn't matter, because a lot of those other companies involved are already capable of doing their own presentation and capable of like gaining attention towards it. It kind of sucks that like this is probably the final nail in the coffin for E3, because even though in there, I'll read what they wrote or what they said. I pulled it.
When was the last E3?
I think they did a digital event last year, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They might have.
Yeah,
I don't even fucking remember, to be honest.
I know everything the last 3 years have been a blur, but like.
Well, the other thing that gets a little confusing and messy around E3 now, the last couple of years, is Jeff Keighley does the Summer Games Fest, so you also get those live streams.
Wasn't that a dud last year though? I felt like that was terrible last year.
I don't really think that. Games. Yeah, I think those are also kind of whatever, but like that's kind of what is like also going on. And now with E3 being canceled this year, Jeff Keighley decided to tweet out that Summer Game Fest is indeed still happening, which a lot of people were pissed off that he was like taking the same, like when E3 revealed that it was canceling itself, he was like making kind of some smug remarks about like, well, we're through doing our thing, whatever. Fuck I
mean, Jeff seems like I'm glad you said it, because he seems like a smug dude. That
I'm not gonna fucking. I'm not kissing the ring to anybody. That's not how this works.
No, it's like.
I mean, I don't know. Like the thing that rubbed me the wrong way about Jeff last year was that like you had the height of all the Blizzard Activision stuff going on, and he didn't really do anything about it when he had a platform to do it at the Game Awards. And then after he made a very generalized comment about like there's no place in our industry for this stuff.
After the pushback too. Like that was like that wasn't like him on his own.
Well, not only that, literally right after he said that, the next thing he revealed was a game, a Star Wars game that's being made by the fucking studio that Detroit Become Human. I forget the guy.
Yeah.
But that
The game
studio
is probably never getting made now, basically.
Well, that studio has like a long history of like
that
being
game's
terrible
not
and like
happening.
having really, really bad shit going on behind the scenes and stuff like that. Apparently there was also like I never played Heavy Rain, but there's a way to like the character that Elliot Page is portrayed or plays in that game is like naked, and that was like a done against their will. I don't fucking know. I never played Heavy Rain.
That was the other one, I think. Not Heavy Rain. It was Dying Light. No, what was it fucking called? It was the game after Heavy Rain where she was like the main protagonist. And there was a shower scene with her and shit like that. But it was a game after Heavy Rain. I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know. I've never
from those same guys.
Yeah, I never played. David Cage is the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never played any of those games. I didn't play Detroit Become Human. I didn't play Heavy Rain or whatever the other fucking game was. I don't really care. Beyond Two Souls is what Kale said.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
But this is what the most recent dialogue from the ESA was. We will devote all of our energy and resources to delivering a revitalized physical and digital E3 experience next summer, so 2023. Whether enjoyed from the show floor or your favorite devices, the 2023 showcase will bring the community, media, and industry back together in an all-new format and interactive experience. We look forward to presenting E3 to fans around the world from Los Angeles in 2023. So, I don't really know what the fuck that means. I mean, the E3 has been struggling the last few years on outside of the pandemic and other things going on, because you look at like stuff like PAX that is open to the public. Obviously you gotta buy tickets and stuff, but it has that like that element to it where E3 never had that, and then E3 tried to slowly bring that in, but it was crazy expensive. And from what I understand, like for the general public that were going to that, it was like not a lot of stuff and crazy long lines to do anything, where it was like, if you want to go to the Nintendo booth, what you're doing all day is waiting in that line. And that's like the one thing that you're doing that day is just going to the Nintendo booth, which is cool to like let people get that experience. But I don't know. E3 is just very weird because I think the model of what E3 itself is outdated. I think we've moved past what that is. I think just PAX has kind of replaced that, because PAX is formatted in a way that like industry professionals can get the things they need to get done with, like setting up meetings and booking meetings and seeing things early and getting interviews. And it also has the avenue for like just the general public to pay to get in and, you know, enjoy and experience things as well.
Oh, see, like I'm on the opposite. I would much rather have an E3 over a PAX. I wouldn't say I hate PAX, but like it's just a congested mess. Like I would rather just see all this stuff on a fucking screen and watch it and be excited rather than going and like walking around PAX. Yeah, PAX never did anything for me.
Well, yes, E3 you get a lot of the announcements, because that's not the type of stuff that usually happens at PAX. So there's that element that's different. But I guess the other part of E3 kind of being outdated at this point is that like we had kind of all just said, like the way that all of these companies and publishers and developers can show their stuff off on the internet, why do you need to be married to E3 at this point? You know what I mean? So I'm very interested to see if E3 really does come back next year. I think they still will try. I think they might try to do that, or maybe they'll partner with someone else to like make a bigger splash or try to gain more of an audience or buzz. But I don't know. It does suck because I've always wanted to go to E3, and in 2020 at PAX, we had talked to some people about going to E3 that year. We were also, at least Mike and I were going to go to PAX West that year as well, and then the world shut down. So, but E3 was 100% like, I had talked to people at Nintendo about going to E3 that year. So it's just not meant to be. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think it's going to come back in the same manner that it ever was. That's how I feel. I don't really
Yeah,
think
it's
it
like you
needs
said
to.
though. It's like you said though. Like we can get all these things that E3 does through Xbox if they want to be like, hey, we're doing like a direct like Nintendo does. Like it's all like that's basically all it is, you know.
Yeah.
But now, when are we going to see Starfield? That's what I want to know because I feel like that was probably going to be the big thing for Starfield. So, does Xbox have anything planned for like going
Uh,
into the summer? Or?
I mean, the thing with like Nintendo, if they didn't already have what they were going to be like, whatever Nintendo was going to show off at E3, they're just going to do a direct instead. Like they're just going to well, I mean, they were going to do direct anyway, so they're just going to have a
they always do
direct.
their own thing. Okay.
And it would be the same thing with Microsoft. If they were going to plan on doing a stage show, they still might like do a filmed version of him on like Phil Spencer on stage or something, or maybe they will do their own event that is in person and it's like a very small event or something. But
wait, was the last E3? Was that the one where PlayStation did that really fucking weird thing with Last of Us, where they like brought everyone out to a different
I think
room?
so.
Dude, it was the weirdest thing.
I don't know if that
was. I think that was the last one.
I don't know if that was last E3, but I think that was the last time that Sony was a part of E3.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Maybe,
like,
maybe.
Because Sony pulled out of E3 before COVID, like a year or two, I think, before COVID.
Yeah, they did. I remember. Yeah.
The thing that makes it, I guess, a little bit more challenging for some, like the people that were always apart and had like showcases at E3, like the Ubisoft, EA, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, Devolver, and maybe I'm forgetting PC. I think there was a PC one too. But like the ones that don't have those conferences, it might be harder for some of those other developers, especially smaller developers, to like work their way into these other showcases that aren't tied to E3, where, a PlayStation or Nintendo or Microsoft might be looking for more things to add to their presentation at E3. So they're going to take on this new game and that new game and this game and stuff, where maybe just depending on the timing, we have a game we're trying to put out in June and there's no event before there. So if we do our own little thing, we're just some smaller, developer. Is anyone going to see it? Is anyone going to care? So you do kind of miss out on that, I think, where like some of the smaller developers or developers that just don't have their own conference kind of get lost in the shuffle potentially. But I don't know. A lot of the people that I've talked to or have been in conversations that are like upset about E3 going away is more so the side of like they miss the industry part of it, where it's like good networking and like all that stuff, which I think can still exist in other events in other capacities, with PAXs and other things going on and whatnot. But I do understand that missing that type of community at those types of events, because I mean I definitely miss that stuff with PAX and stuff. So the last couple of years not having those things. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone else has any other strong opinions either way about E3.
Just give me something during the late spring that I can see what's coming out for each console. That's all I want to say. I mean, I don't fucking necessarily need this big. I want to see some stuff. Like that's why I liked E3. It was fun. It's like a bunch of trailers, and I'm like a sucker for trailers, whether it's movies or games. And that's all I need. I don't need anything else besides that.
Yeah, you're still gonna always get that. I mean, you get that regardless.
Yeah, I know. I like the excitement leading into it, though. Like we're like, oh, what are we getting from Xbox? Oh, what are we getting from this guy?
Well, I mean, like I said, I think Jeff with Summer Games Fest tries to do that already, and now he seemingly doesn't have competition as in regards to at least like
capitalize off of that shit.
He's gonna probably look to try to secure more things and reveals and other things to kind of line up into his little event. So how are you feeling about it, Mike? Are you sad about E3? Do you think it will actually come back next year?
As long as I get my Devolver digital.
I was gonna say, yeah,
all I care about.
But I remember me and you when we worked at Border, like we'd be like, it would be like early in the morning on like a Monday or Tuesday, and we'd be watching like all the releases. Yeah. I used to love that shit. I used to love looking forward to that shit.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll fucking watch all the new trailers. Like I'll watch all that shit. That shit is the stuff, it's fucking exciting. Obviously, they're revealing shit that we like most of the time. Right. So still get it. It just won't be kind of packaged into a week-long event. Oh, it looked like you were gonna say something, Mike. That's why I stopped.
Oh no.
All right. Well, there you have it. E3 is fucking dead. I think this is the end of E3. The E3 that we know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it's
we've been
coming
hearing
back.
that for like years, and this is probably seems like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Has San Diego Comic-Con come back at all during COVID?
It's so funny you just said that because I was thinking about, but I feel like San Diego Comic-Con has just been so like it went from this thing that was like kind of niche and small to like blown up from like The Walking Dead and big movies, and like trying to go to something like that just seems like a fucking nightmare now. Like you can't get into any of these rooms, and like it just doesn't seem like it would be the same thing like what it was. But I was actually just thinking about Comic-Con and all that
I
stuff.
think it's back this year. It is.
Yeah, I remember
is
last
back this
year
year.
it was. It might be back. Yeah, Dom says back this year. I remember last year it was. I don't know if it actually followed through. I think they were going to do it, and then things with COVID changed like really last minute, and I forget what happened. If they,
I
They
honestly
did
think
something, but they didn't have people there, I think.
I think Marvel movies destroyed Comic Con because like it became like the most popular thing ever. Where like it was like something that like people would go to, and then like all of a sudden they're like, you don't do this by like a year preview. I remember me and Amanda tried going during like when Lost was out, like maybe towards the end of Lost, and we were like looking at tickets, and they're like, sign up now a year in advance, but you're not guaranteed and everything. And we're like, oh,
Yeah.
all right, never mind. This doesn't sound like anything
I
we
mean,
want to do.
I think San Diego Comic-Con specifically has always been pretty big, but I think just things like the MCU
That blew
getting
it up.
super mainstream
Yeah.
popular
Yeah.
turned it into
So,
like more,
interestingly enough, WonderCon is going on right now.
where is that?
in Atlanta, right?
I
No, WonderCon's not Atlanta.
can't remember.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised, especially after the
Anaheim.
Anaheim.
Okay.
I'm not surprised that E3 is not doing a digital show this year because I think it was in January when they said that they were not going to have an in-person event. So I wasn't really expecting them to do anything necessarily digital.
Where does the money behind PAX come from? Like, how is that still able to survive after 2 years of not being able to do anything? Like, where do the funds behind PAX come from? I don't know. Like, I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, it definitely went through hard times because they canceled PAX South
Yeah,
indefinitely. Right. Like they're not bringing that back. I think they may have also canceled PAX Australia indefinitely. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But PAX is also part of some other non-PAX named events as well. I believe Gamescom might be the same as PAX, same company. And then there might be another one in Europe that's the same. And I think they may have stopped one of those too. But they're part of a larger company that handles other things. But yeah, I can't imagine that they're making really any money off of these things. Like they sold tickets to PAX West and people went to it, but like I think it was a very empty show, and I'm pretty sure if you were to go to PAX East's website right now, you could still buy tickets, which
never happens.
It does not happen.
You got about like 5 hours maybe from when they launch those tickets to get anything.
Yeah, I can buy a pass for any day and a 4-day pass still. So
yeah, the 4-day passes would go in within like the first hour. Like
those would sell out the first day. Usually Friday, Saturday would follow pretty quickly, and then Thursday, Sunday would you could probably get a Sunday badge up until the day of the show because Sunday's just the slowest day. But I don't imagine that it's going to be a good show for them. And for at least PAX East, which is at the end of this month, if they put the floor plan online so you can look at it, there's not a lot of
I was gonna say
companies going there.
That? Yeah, exactly.
So
people are probably still taking it by that's.
So
I don't know.
It sucks for PAX because like if they decide to get rid of PAX, they're probably gonna get rid of PAX East before they get rid of PAX West. So which sucks, but that's probably the reality if it's another year of this type of thing because I don't know what the pay like I don't know if the payment for the contract with the Boston Convention Center is different because of the world, if there's like if they've worked out new deals with that stuff, but from what I understand, at least with I believe PAX East and the Boston Convention Center, they're locked into like a multi-year deal. That's why they always go back to that same convention center. So I don't know if that has changed due to COVID or not, but
Was PAX always there, or was it at the place?
I think it was at the Heinz the first time, Mike, right? Was it the Heinz the first time?
Was that where we went to the Comic-Con?
No, that was the
No.
World Trade Center.
Oh, okay. That place is so
Anime
bad.
Boston is at the Heinz Convention Center. Heinz Convention Center is not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it was ever at the Heinz, because the first year I went to PAX, it was the same weekend as
Anime Boston.
Anime Boston. So like Anime Boston clearly had the Heinz.
Oh, then yeah, no, it wasn't then. Then maybe it was always at the BCs. Yeah, I just don't remember. I don't know. It's interesting. I think the future of in-person events is going to continue to change until things hopefully get situated with COVID in a much better place. But even then, I think there will be ways to do certain aspects of in-person events online where it's like, you want to try out a demo. Maybe they have like things you can download on Steam or on consoles to play the games that they would have been showing and stuff like that. Like there are definitely avenues to do certain stuff.
I would pay $20 to fucking mess around with some demos if you could do it online or something.
Yeah.
I'd have no problem doing that.
The first PAX East in 2010 was held at the Heinz Convention Center.
That's what I thought. I thought the one of them was there at least.
Yeah, that was before I think I even knew PAX existed. So
Anyways, this has been a very odd episode. E3.
It has been. Yeah, it's been very weird.
The E3 discussion. I think we have reached the limit on what we can even talk about when it comes to E3. I do want to quickly hit us up with a fresh Mike's and a Minute, everyone's favorite segment, because I just finished season 3 of My Hero Academia. I don't think we've talked about My Hero Academia on the podcast at all.
No, we did last week.
We did? Or we talked about it during Fortnite?
We talked about it last week, because I remember you were like, Mike's in a minute, and then I started talking about Jujutsu Kaisen because I watched the movie the week before. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, but I don't think we talked about My Hero.
All right.
I don't think we did. Maybe we did. I don't know. Either way, I'm fucking.
We did.
Hooked.
I talked shit about how I.
I think it was during Fortnite, though. I thought it was during Fortnite.
Oh, maybe can't remember.
Because I thought we were playing Fortnite, and I said, do you think they'll add My Hero skins? And you said no because you think there are other animes that are bigger now.
Maybe.
I don't know. Either way, I'm fucking. It's got its fucking teeth sunken very deep into me. I'm all about it. I had so many grand plans of playing so many video games this weekend, and I almost exclusively just watched fucking My Hero. Like I just fucking hung out and watched that fucking show. It's so goddamn good. I think it does a really good job of like storytelling, and it does a really good job of building a universe. And even when some of the characters are ridiculous, like Best Jeanist, I think they also do other really creative characters too. And yeah, I hope it continues to just fucking knock me out, because season 4 starts off with the big 3. So I'm already like, all right, cool. I have other interesting things that are going to pull me in that I don't know about yet. So
have you not watched Attack on Titans? Like you chose My Hero over Attack?
Yeah, I chose the better show. Mike, which one's the better show?
It's funny. I'm like texting somebody about Attack on Titan right now. It's just that I think in terms of like a complete narrative, Attack on Titan is probably better. I didn't like Attack on Titan just because I think we talked about this before. The deaths just bummed me out.
Yes, 100%. Way too much.
The death just bummed me the fuck out. I was like, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, and like you can't get invested in anyone in that show, but it's kind of why I like it more, I think, because like I never can guess where it's going.
I'm just waiting for Todd to make some sort of comment like Attack on Titan is real cinema. And My Hero is just some fucking superhero bullshit.
I like My Hero, and it didn't pull me in the way that Attack on Titans did. I should I'll give it another shot. I finished the first season. I probably feel like I need to
Oh, you
rewatch
only watched the first
season.
season?
Yeah, I like
So-
caught like a couple episodes in the second season.
So someone told me the first season's kind of slow. I actually didn't. I didn't feel that way at all. The first season I thought
I
was
didn't
really
think it was
good,
horrible, but like
but
yeah, I just
it
watched.
it only gets better so far. Like it has not gotten worse for me. It has only gotten better, and
Yep.
like I don't know. I care about a lot of fucking characters and like a lot of the backstory. When they start giving you more backstory, it's so good.
Who's
And
your favorite character right now?
it's tough because I don't want to say anything because it's maybe spoilery. But
Okay.
why'd you say that, Mike?
I didn't say anything. I'm like, who could you consider unless you just mean like the fact that the character exists is spoilery?
Yeah, I guess maybe that could be it.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if you were to ask me that question about Naruto, I like the character Naruto, but he can also be like sort of generic at times, like generic hero type, especially generic like shonen hero. Mike, is that a correct thing to say about Naruto?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
like Midoriya has Deku has those similar traits, but I also feel like they give him way more depth right away. Is that a fair thing to say, Mike?
Say that one more time.
I feel like Midoriya has a lot of the similarities that a shonen protagonist and or Naruto has, but I feel like they give him a lot of depth very quickly, and they continue to keep him as at least having deeper motivations throughout. Is that a fair thing to say?
I'm gonna say yes, although I feel like if I were to really break it down, I might be like, is that really true? But I can't really think about it because I'm thinking about, his whole thing. Like he wants to be a hero because he was inspired by All Might and he wants to help people. I'm trying to make that any more different than Naruto wanting to be the Hokage because he wants the people to acknowledge him.
So I get that. What I'll say is this, especially when Midoriya has inner monologues, it seems like his language is way more insightful and aware of kind of the broader picture of things and not just his own personal quest.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe not. I mean, but I feel like a lot of the fucking stories in there are pretty good, except for Bakugo's. I feel like I get why he is who he is, but I feel like they need to maybe add another fucking dash or something in there, or I'm still going to just be like, yeah, I don't really see the redemption in you just yet. Where like Firehot, what's his name? Shoto?
Todoroki.
Todoroki is potentially the best character in the show, and also like I understand why he is the person he is, and his growth makes sense as well. No?
All right, fair enough. Yeah.
No. Who is your favorite character on the show, Mike?
Oh, Bakugo, by far.
Bakugo's your favorite character?
When does
Bakugan.
Headshot come into play?
Barely in like what I forget. Whenever they do the fight in Camino, I think, right?
Wait, who? What character?
Edgeshot.
I have not met that character yet.
I think he only shows up briefly. I think he might be one of the. He might have been one of the few people that show up to save Bakugo when he gets captured.
Wait, how many seasons?
Wait, what is his power? Does he have like does he like reach inside people and like break them? Like takes their juices away or something?
Double check.
Brenden, what season are you on right now?
I just finished 3. I still like watched the first episode of 4.
How many seasons in total?
5.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
If it's the person I'm thinking of, then yes, he shows up to rescue Bakugo from the fucking Sinister Six. What is his power, Mike? He reaches into people and like stops their quirks. He can like do something inside their body.
I forget because like he's very brief. I can send you a picture.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's a hero. Sorry.
Yeah, send me a picture and I'll tell you if it's that person. I don't actually know what his quirk does. They probably said what it does, but if it's that hero, he shows up and like he stops Warp Gate from being able to warp. I think he has like shoots red things out. I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The show's fucking good. I also hope, and I'm worried it's not the case, but I hope yes, that guy shows up during them rescuing Bakugo. I don't think I've seen him in the show since. But yeah, I think how many movies are there, Mike?
Like 3.
Are any of them about All Might's senpai or the person that passed on? No. Does she come up in the show more?
A little bit. A little bit. I would have to. You'll see what I'm talking about. I think in. Ooh, actually, you have to get through.
Like how many episodes are like
get through the 4th season?
Do the episodes get longer per season, or is it just kind of stick to a strict?
They're probably around like 20-ish episodes.
Okay.
22 minutes or whatever they are. Mount Lady is good. Yeah, I like a lot of the hero designs. There's some good ones in there. I like.
At what point does Bakugan get the Allspark?
Well, Mike?
I don't like the animation. Do you guys like the animation?
Yeah, I like the animation. I think it's good.
Yep, animation's fine.
Todd doesn't like colorful things. He needs it to be dark and fucking gritty and death everywhere. I also like Uraraka a lot. I think Uraraka's great. And I will say this, before I watched My Hero, Mike, I don't know, maybe this is a very bizarre thing to think. I just, for the nothing that I knew about My Hero, like I knew nothing about that show at all. I just assumed and thought that All Might was the villain.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
We've had like long conversations, like when we played Fortnite, and I was like asking Mike, I'm like, is All Might gonna die yet?
Bro, I have never once paid attention to a My Hero conversation.
Oh yeah, like I asked Mike several times, like, tell me All Might's not gonna die. Like I was like, what's happening with All? Like there were several conversations about that.
Listen, I like I like stuff with All Might in further seasons. I'll say that. I won't say what happens, but the show show is fucking good.
Maybe I'll dump back into it.
I like it a lot.
I feel like I gotta start from the beginning though. Maybe not the first 2 or 3 episodes, but I feel like I gotta dip back in from the beginning. And you should watch Attack on Titans next. So just saying.
I don't know. Mike said I have to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm on a strict Mike's anime diet.
Mike, what I
didn't recommend anything to you.
Didn't I say?
You didn't even watch My Hero Academia because I told you to. You did it because of a
charity stream. I said if someone donated X amount of dollars right now, I would watch all of My Hero Academia, and then they did, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm watching this show.
Oh, see, like Jujutsu Kaisen's animation looks really cool. See, like I'm already sold just off of the animation alone.
Anyways, this has been Mike's Anna 17 minutes, but yeah, I'm very much enjoying that show. It's very good. I watched Coda because I'm a big movie guy now. I'm a big Oscar-winning movie guy.
I heard a lot of negative things about that movie. Not negative, but like that it was like a little too like I don't know how to describe what I'm saying, but it was a little too friendly. It's like a more of a mainstream. Like
Todd doesn't like colorful, happy things. He only likes death and dark. Yeah. But it's not it's not necessarily a happy story though.
Oh, I know.
I can understand why people would not like the movie. And I definitely think there were parts of the movie that were slowish, but I think the overall movie was good. I enjoyed it. It's also very different because there are large parts of the movie where like it's sign language and people aren't like it's sign
Henry's
language.
Is in that movie where I worked forever. Henry's Market. Like they made it like.
It wasn't until the Oscars that I found out that movie was filmed in Gloucester.
Yeah, same.
Like I didn't know that was filmed here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was interesting. And then I started watching Drive My Car because that was another.
I really wanted to watch that, but it seems like it's like a slow burn, and I might not have the attention span for that.
Yo, what, Todd? You're the fucking movie guy, and you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah, but that's subtitles, right?
Yeah, I mean, and so is Coda, unless you can speak.
No, I don't mind subtitles, but like I feel like there's something about averting your eyes from like the cinematography, like the movie itself, and reading. And I feel like I just can't get sucked into a movie as much as I would like to. And it's a stupid reason, but like I feel like I'm spending half my time looking at the words and reading what's going on, and then I'm missing stuff. But I don't know.
That's why Steven Spielberg didn't want to put subtitles in West Side Story.
Wait, is that a real thing?
At least part of that is true. I don't remember which part, but I believe something I said just now was accurate.
Because I loved Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but at the same time, I was like having a hard time like getting into it because I'm staring down, and then I'm looking back up, and then I'm staring down and looking back up, and I don't know. It's a stupid complaint, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you like what you like. If I have the option, I don't like. I watch dubbed anime over subbed anime, but I don't know. I started watching Drive My Car. I put it on after I watched Coda, but Drive My Car is like 3 hours long, so
Yeah, it's really
I
long.
only watched half of it. And I will not say anything else about the movie, but I am so confused. It is very interesting. I'm curious to see where the story goes because it is very, very interesting.
Does the car in that movie get the Allspark?
I no, he gets the ka-chow.
I mean, I get it.
I get it.
All right.
I don't like
I don't
it,
get
but
it.
I get it.
Listen, life is a highway. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. Video games. I don't think we talked about video. Oh, we talked about E3. I guess that's video games.
Yeah, that counts.
And we talked about East Side Mario's.
Video game adjacent.
It's sort of East Side Super Mario's.
Yeah.
East Side Mario's. It's so fucking weird that you brought that up. I can literally I can close my eyes and I can picture the inside of that restaurant.
Oh,
like, I can
100%.
see the inside of that restaurant.
Up, and there's like bridges above you when you look
Yes.
up. Like there was like all this like crazy stuff above.
I think there was a
100%.
taxi coming out of the wall somewhere too.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I think there was. I think like the middle of the table had like tomato cans that had like napkins and shit in it.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I don't know how that place didn't survive, but like a Friday survived. That's what blows my mind. Like like
I mean,
I
did
feel like-
Friday survive?
what's that? No,
Oh,
no,
Fridays. I mean,
Fridays. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to. I think you have to also understand that like how many Italian people live in the North Shore. How many Italian people are going to an Italian restaurant?
Well, and if they're going to an Italian restaurant, how many are going to a a restaurant chain version?
If they're going anywhere on Route 1 for Italian, they're probably going to Pulcari's.
Yeah. Or Prince Pizza for some reason.
Fuck, I miss Pocari's.
Yo, Prince Pizza. I don't know. I can't speak about their non-pizza food, but their pizza, for the type of pizza that it is good pizza. Like, it's not my favorite pizza, but like I can be in the mood for Prince Pizza and be like, I'll fuck with a Prince Pizza.
100%. They have the best mozzarella sticks too, and it sounds so stupid, but their mozzarella sticks are fucking.
I can't co-sign that. I don't know.
I feel like when I think of like good pizza, I don't think of Prince Pizza, but like I could be in a mood for Prince Pizza.
Yeah, that's 100% it.
Yeah, 100%.
Prince Pizza is not good pizza, but it is its own type of pizza.
What is good pizza in this area though? Like, I don't want to go down a fucking whole another path.
Little Caesars.
Yeah, right.
I don't even think we have Little Caesars here, do we? I've never seen one of those.
One. They opened up one in Malden right when I left. All this shit happens when I leave.
That's what you fucking get, Mike.
I don't think we have any good pizza joints in these. And if they're good, they're like good for like what we have. It's not like it's really good pizza.
Whoa.
Like
No.
Pambolino.
No. What place?
Pambolino.
In Salem?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen loves that place.
Fine.
Todd, you've never had Bambolina.
Yes, I have.
No, you have not.
Let's move the radius again back to Salem.
Yeah. When have you had that, Todd?
Years ago, back when I couldn't even tell you, but I've definitely had it.
Years ago?
Yeah.
When you lived in Salem still?
No, like after that, but like I've definitely had it. 'Cause I don't think they were there when we lived.
No, they weren't. I was trying to trick you. I was trying to fucking
Right,
fool you. I was trying to catch you in your fucking web of lies.
They were right next to the goat, fucking Salem Beer Works.
Ugh. No, I mean, it's also not. It's not like American pizza. It's Neapolitan pizza or whatever that is. What is that type of pizza called? Is that Napoli? It's not Neapolitan. Neapolitan squares.
I don't know.
I thought Neapolitan was vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate.
Yes. No, Mike's got that. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that kind of pizza.
It's the small like cooks in 90 seconds on that special type of fucking oven.
Oh,
Yeah, like
Mama
that's
Celeste.
yeah.
Huh?
Mama Celeste.
Yeah,
Yes,
Mama Celeste. Listen, I haven't had a
Little
Celeste.
small
I
cooks
have
and
not had a
nothing.
Celeste in a long time.
It's Ilios.
I would
Ilios all day.
I listen. I'll fuck with Elios too.
I bought Ilios for the kids, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm eating all these."
All right,
What the fuck?
bringing it back around. Recently, at some point recently, on like one of those Facebook memory things, it was a picture from fucking Bradford Street of I don't know if we were cooking chicken nuggets in the fucking oven or like pizza rolls, but it was me with like the very brief period of time that I wore glasses and Butch humping me. Like that was what was going on there.
That makes sense. I had a memory pop up recently. I forget the exact verbiage, but we had gone to, I think, Storyville. This is
Mike, I already know. I this popped up for me too, but keep going.
Yeah,
this was like last week.
Like somebody farted, or like it said like it smells here. I forget exactly what it said. It was also a second post, and it was like it was something that Dom had posted to my wall. I forget what you had said, but my reply was only, "Oh my god, I fell asleep at IHOP."
This is the only. Honestly, that's the
Oh
only.
yeah, Brenden did fall asleep at IHOP.
Facebook's the
No,
only good
I
thing-
fell asleep at IHOP. I think I passed
Oh,
out.
I do remember.
I think I ordered pancakes and just passed out on my plate.
These Facebook memories are the only good thing of Facebook these days. Like I'll
Yes.
pop on and be like, "Oh shit, this is great." You
Yeah.
know? And then I'm like, "Okay, nothing else."
It's really good at helping me weed out anything that I want to delete too. I'm like, yep, no, don't need this to be on Facebook anymore.
Yo, it's so funny you say that because I've seen some shit pop up. I'm like, I wrote that. I'm like, fuck. Bye.
Oh, I want some awful shit.
There's also like sometimes where it'll pull up like really old stuff that'll just be, it's usually with Mike, and it will just be stuff like, "Hey Mike, what are you doing today? You want to
It was
come
like a
over?" I'm like,
conversation, right?
why are we talking like this
It
on
was like
Facebook?
it was a full blown conversation because you couldn't comment on posts back then. It
Yes.
was just like, I'm gonna post on your wall. Someone else will reply back to me. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Whole different system back then.
And there was a point in time where you, like, if you wanted to put up a status, it always began with "is." So like
Yeah.
it would always start with "is" and be like, why is there an "is" here? Until I remember like, oh, because you couldn't delete it. I'm like, this sentence doesn't make any fucking sense.
Let me see if I can look at my memories right now.
Kel said in the chat, AMC theaters have the best Monty sticks, and the Bat Calzone is god tier. Have you seen that
do have the Bat
commercial for the
Calzone.
Bat Calzone?
Yeah.
It doesn't even
Yeah,
look
no.
like a fucking bat. Like what even is that? But
I've
Todd,
never ordered food from AMC ever.
Todd, good pizza up here. I'm telling you, go get Volo Pizza in fucking Swampscott. It sucks that it's in Swampscott and they don't deliver, and I have to drive there to get it. But
it's a bit to get there.
the Detroit style pepperoni is the fucking best thing I've ever had.
When
in my
I
life.
say that like there's no good pizza, like Beverly is trash pizza. Like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
nothing in Beverly.
Yeah.
It's like this, and like there was a good place in Beverly that was like only open from like 10 to like 3 in the morning, where they fucking would have bookies and everything. And I forget what it was called. That place was great, but like there's no good pizza anymore in Beverly.
I feel like the pizza at Firehouse is pretty good, and they give you the
It was all right.
they give you the Wi-Fi password, and you can watch whatever you want.
Oh
You guys
yeah.
Where was
You
that?
guys were there with me, right?
Where was that?
I
at?
do remember that happening.
Firehouse in Salem.
Yeah, I do remember that.
We ordered pizza and sat
It was-
down, and somebody gave us the Wi-Fi password, and they're like, you can watch whatever you want. Like, we don't care.
I do remember that happening. That
Is
was
place
very
still
odd.
open? Is Firehouse still open?
Yeah.
It is okay.
All right. Today in 2014, 8 years ago, I wrote "Either love me or leave me alone," which I'm pretty sure is a lyric, but still,
It's definitely
Yeah.
It's a Jay-Z lyric.
yes,
Love
it is. It's
me
off
or
the
leave
Black
me
Album.
alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's how that song ends.
90% of my stuff is like us tagged in, like that, like comes up in my
Yeah.
memories. It's something that Amanda tags me, and it's something that you guys are. I'm tagged in with you guys.
Listen, today in 2014, me and Mike saw fucking Captain America at Showcase Revere.
Nice.
Which one?
It's gotta be Captain. It's gotta be Winter Soldier, right?
It has a picture. It has a picture of the picture is definitely incorrect.
Yeah, I
Iron
think
Man was
after a while,
2009,
like I
right?
think the movies, like if a new movie in the series comes out, it'll
It
just
updates it, yeah, because
it'll
it is just a
update it,
picture
but
of
after a
Falcon
while,
as
it'll just-
Captain America, which is clearly not the case. Today in 2014 in Burlington, I wrote. Does it say what time? This has to be like draped, draped up, dripped out. You know what I'm talking about. 3 a.m. Got it popping in the parking lot.
Was that's gonna be like tavern or
yeah, I don't know.
Cheesecake?
I'm assuming these are all just lyrics. Too many This was 9 years ago today. Too many bottles of this wine we can't pronounce.
Oh, Frank Ocean, let's go.
Is that what that is? Oh, it is. It is off
Too
the
many
Orange.
Yeah.
Fucking Mike just got amped up.
Rich Kids, that's what it's called, right? That was the
Yes,
song?
yeah. Oh, is it
was
a
my
Frank
jam.
Ocean song or is it a Tyler Creator song? Frank Ocean does the
It's
chorus.
a Frank Ocean song. It's a Frank Ocean song. The May comes around too much.
Yo, if you could see I'm
enough.
looking at my memories right now, and if you could see this picture that Amanda posted, it said Todd trying to look as miserable as humanly possible, and I think you're the only comment on it, Brendan. And like Todd looks like a zombie. LOL.
Apparently,
I really do. I look like miserable. Like I'm gonna kill someone.
Apparently, 12 years ago, I was in Spain.
Ah. Man of
Yeah,
culture.
remember,
I'm
this is
skipping
the
a lot
only
of
thing
these. There's a
about
lot of
fucking
things I'm not going to
Brazil.
read out here, but
Yeah,
Right, of course.
14 years ago, the oldest one on here, I just wrote, which again, probably a song lyric, can make it juicy for you.
It is. It's a Little Wayne. It's a Little Wayne lyric.
And I can make it juicy for you.
Oh, is it Lollipop?
Tell me, so I
Okay.
can make it juicy for you.
So I found like off topic, and this is not like the greatest thing to admit, but like I saw a thing that said "sinking putts, banging sluts," and I'm like, why would I write that on Facebook?
Oh, it's a song lyric. It's a Young Jeezy song. No, it's not. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I was like, what is this? And like several people liked it. And I'm like, I deleted it immediately. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna get rid of this. You know, it's like,
Yeah, I just deleted some when I scroll through. I try to check it almost every day because I want to just delete shit off from Facebook.
Get it off. Get it off.
I like
Eventually,
to
I just
imagine
want to
that Todd
delete.
was literally playing like putt golf and is like, I'm gonna fucking bang some whores after this. You like my stroke, ladies?
I feel like I should just start posting on Facebook now, so that way, the next couple of years, I have some new content. I have some new memories.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Anyways, we should probably wrap some shit up. Unless anyone else, Mike, you want to read your memories?
I didn't have a lot because when I looked, it was the one that you were talking about where we went to go see one of the Captain Americas.
Oh no!
One that just says, "Huh?"
I was just, is our new segment going to be reading our Facebook memories?
That's gonna get dark real quick. One is from 11 years ago that just says "White Tiger Kingdom." I know what that's in reference to. It's just okay.
What? I don't.
Yeah, no, it was a Whitest Kid You Know sketch. I remember the sketch. I thought it was a funny sketch, so I must have just quoted it. 12 years ago, a bunch of pictures from Anime Boston, and that's the oldest one I have. So this was a very slow day for me.
I did see like the Comic-Con we went to with Amanda, and when we saw met, the bunch of those memories popped up for me a couple days ago. I think
You can't look at yesterday, right?
I don't think so.
I feel like there's a way to do it.
There's gotta be a way to.
Maybe not on mobile. Maybe you have to do it on your computer.
I'm on my computer right now, and I can't see anything to do that.
Oh, I have ideas.
Let's see.
Is there a way to do it on Twitter? Actually, I don't want to know because it'll probably get dark quick.
No, I don't know, and I would really like to see what the fuck I could have been saying on Twitter for like the last however many years. Because I've got a lot of tweets and I've been here for a long time.
Anyways, all right. We should. Anyone else want to talk about anything else before we play What's in the Box? Then go home.
No,
What's in the box?
All right.
What's in the fucking box?
If you're new to the show, or you've never been here before, which are the same statements, worded differently. Actually, before we even do What's in the Box, because we never did housekeeping, I'm just going to quickly say two things. One, we are doing where I'm doing a special Kirby retrospective this Wednesday. So if you care about Kirby, you want to hear us talk about, hear me and a group of guests talk about Kirby, we're going to do that Wednesday night. So tune in for that. It'll also be up in the podcast feed after that. And then, Mike, it's your fucking movie pick, and we never talked about that. So do you have your pick for April?
Yeah, what the fuck, Mike?
As of yesterday, he did not pick.
Bro.
I don't know if that's changed.
Well, he's got to make a game. He's got to make a
We
game
were-
time.
Yeah. Mike, did you pick a movie?
Yeah, I kind of spaced out on it. I think I'm just gonna go with Ex Machina, and you guys will figure out how to watch it.
All
later.
right, Mike's pick
Sounds
for
good.
April is
I like
Ex
it.
Machina.
I like
Do you know
it.
if it's streaming anywhere? Or you didn't look yet.
I
It's,
briefly
I
looked and
believe
it.
I think I tried watching it recently.
I briefly looked and it looked like it was all just like it was on services, but it always said premium subscription, so you must have to have like a Showtime account or something weird to watch it on a lot of them.
Yeah, they all say premium subscription.
Has anyone seen this movie?
I've only seen the beginning of it. I didn't follow
I-
through. I will say
I
that director
watched it before.
has directed some fucking great movies. And if you've never seen the movie Annihilation, which might not be
I
for
did see
everyone, it's a
Annihilation.
really fucking good movie, and it's like so underrated.
Yeah. Wait, you said you've watched it, Mike?
I've seen Ex Machina and Annihilation, and I briefly considered Annihilation and thought this might not be it right now.
I don't think Brenden would like it, but I fucking think it. Maybe
I
he
know.
would. I don't know, but I don't know. It's a really.
I'm not
good
even sure
movie.
he would even like. I don't think he'd like this movie. To be honest.
Well,
No, I don't think he would.
Well,
either.
so hold on. Have you seen it, Dom?
No, I have not.
I keep forgetting that we're supposed to do this, but
Oh yeah, that's true. We can do that.
What do you think this movie about?
yeah. Do you have any takes, Dom? Because I honestly have no fucking idea what this movie could be about. Can you give me a
It's
genre?
Oscar Isaac, baby. Sci-fi.
I guess that
Sci-fi.
sci-fi should have been okay. It's about this is what I think Ex Machina is about. Ex Machina.
Because I know what it's about.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into a blind, but these are just my random thoughts
Yeah.
about what Ex Machina, the plot of Ex Machina is. There is an android or multiple androids. I'm assuming that's what Ex Machina is an android. I don't even know. Does Ex Machina a thing? Is that a
I don't
phrase? Is
I
that
don't
like
know.
The phrase "Deus Ex Machina,"
Deus
God
Ex Machina.
from the machine.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah, okay.
Duex?
Deus Ex Machina.
Deus.
okay? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's okay. So then if it's like the video games,
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know enough about that. I did play Deus Ex Machina Mankind.
That
I
was
think.
so good. It was such an
I know.
great game.
I don't
It
even
was so
fucking
good.
remember anything about that game.
Oh,
But I remember liking the
it was so
game.
fun. Oh, dude, it's so good. It was such an underrated game.
If I had to explain the plot of that game, I don't even know how to explain
Right.
that. And I played
Yeah.
that game. Maybe I didn't finish it, but still, I couldn't tell you anything about it. I don't know. This movie's about androids. Oscar Isaac has multiple personalities, and he's trying to stop the androids from taking over Egypt. That's what I think the movie's about.
And it has
Right.
Alicia Vikander in it, who's amazing.
I don't know who that is. Tomb Raider?
Top tier.
That's Tomb
It
Raider?
also has
Yes, it's Tomb Raider. Yes.
Tomb Raider, and the main character is General Hux from the Star Wars sequels.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's in that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. That's what I think it's about. Dom, you have any idea what it's about? You want to guess what it's about?
Yeah, it's about
Are you reading
So-
what it's about right now or no?
No, I was looking. I found an app that says that it has it available, but I'm gonna do research into that before I
Okay.
tell people. I think that it's probably about in the future. There's robots, and they have to follow the rules of
3 laws.
robotics. Yeah, the 3 laws, and Will Smith doesn't like robots, and he keeps a pair of Converse in a shoebox in the closet, and he has to learn to like.
I fucking love that movie. I'm sorry. I
iRobot?
do people like that movie? Because I really fucking like that movie. Like I don't know if people
I
like
can't-
that.
It was
I
alright.
can't look at it objectively. Like
It
I
was
know I
enter-
watched
it
it
was
when it came out, and like it was
entertaining.
entertaining.
I've
Yeah.
seen that movie. I'm also confused by that movie because there is a company in Burlington called iRobot, and now I just
Right,
don't know
yeah.
what's real anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what that company makes. I don't know if it was named before or after that movie came out. I don't know. We're living in a simulation.
Doesn't iRobot make Roombas?
Maybe. Mike, I don't fucking know.
No, iRobot makes the dogs that fucking like sniff out bombs and shit like that. They make a lot of crazy stuff.
There you go.
Sure.
Uh,
My actual answer for what I think Ex Machina is about is I think I think it is gonna deal with androids. It's gonna deal with maybe androids are already integrated into our society.
Bro, you're so far off, but keep on going.
But they're rebelling, or they've gained like
conscious.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Don't forget the dancing. You gotta,
no dancing.
Yeah, you gotta watch Oscar Isaac. You gotta watch Oscar Isaac fucking get down in that movie.
All right, so we're gonna go with what's in the box, and then call it here, because this episode is a fucking dumpster fire.
My favorite.
Anyways, what's in the box? If you haven't, this is your first episode. If this is your first episode and you come back to listen to more, I'm confused. But anyways,
what is wrong with you?
Part of me is mad that I rewatched Mad Max for like the 10th time. It's like probably one of my favorite movies. And
instead of watching My Hero.
Yeah, I just watched. I watched it last night, and I'm mad I didn't pick that over my last movie, because like I don't know what you guys would think. I think like Mike and John might like it. I don't know
Fury Road?
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
I've seen Fury Road.
Yeah,
I think I have too.
Is that with Charlize?
Yeah, it's got like 2% like digital effects. It's 100% like everything in it's real, and it's like you watch it and you're like, how the fuck is this real? Like,
it's real and it's spectacular.
Just like Dune.
Really
Dune was like 2% fake graphics, and that movie was like, how is there this much sand? You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, what's in the box? A game where I pull 3 games off the shelf. I read the back of the box. The panel has to guess what the games are. We keep track all year long. The season leader, Dom, with 17 points. Todd has 13. Mike has 10. I have 2 stumps. Not playing for stumps. Friend of the show, Odell, has 1, and Ken has 2. Without further ado, we're going to start things off in a different way. The first is a movie. We're gonna pilot a movie box here and see how it turns out.
In a world.
Yeah, right.
You screen these? Is it going to be like, in
like
this
that.
one, Rocky wins?
I did screen this a little bit. We're going to start off with the pull quotes.
Okay.
Entertainment Weekly said, high octane action. Vanity Fair said, unexpectedly moving. In the near future, a wary blank. And on the back, I'm going to say on the back of...
Like the first 2 things you said make me already feel like I know what this movie is, but I just don't know what it is yet.
You could say a guess right now. You just got to wait 5 seconds after.
What were you going to say?
So on movie boxes, and this has been for everything that I have looked at and screened, if it says a character name, it always then says the actor in parentheses.
Yeah.
I'm not going to blank those out. I'm just going to not say them.
Okay.
So like,
you can
because then it's going to be me being like blank, 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 blank. And that's going to just be way too confusing. So I will only blank out the proper nouns in the context of the movie and not the real people. Just for clarification's sake. In the near future, a wary blank cares for an ailing blank blank in a hideout on the Mexican border.
Wolverine.
No.
It's Logan. What was looking for?
Logan.
Mike gets the point.
Bullshit.
You said the Wolverine. That's not fucking the movie.
I know. Fuck. Oh, God damn it.
Mike's sneaking in.
Exactly what it was.
I feel like the movie ones are too easy because it's just a fucking plot synopsis.
I mean, judged off of like the other night, you probably shouldn't say those because we fucking smoked your ass.
Hey, the goal was not to stump you. I was just testing the knowledge, seeing if that was something we could do.
Last night you were trying to stump us. You legitimately said like, "I'm trying to stump you guys."
Well, no, it got to the point where I was trying to find the gap. I was trying to find the hole. It just didn't exist.
You definitely had it almost.
It just didn't exist. Anyways, game number 1. Build, battle, win.
Fortnite.
Yeah,
Nope.
do you? Is it Fortnite the last laugh bundle?
No, but what the fuck, Mike?
Yeah, right. I was like, wait a second. What?
I didn't know. Didn't say anything about full titles. I'm like, the only reason why Brian would have the box is if he got the last laugh bundle thing.
I will say, all right, because you brought that up, I meant to say that for all 3 of these games, You do not have to give me the full title. If you do give me the full title, I don't know. You don't get anything extra.
Extra points, you pass.
Build,
Roblox.
battle, win.
Is that it for the back of the box,
Mhm.
Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just checking.
Dragon Quest Builders.
No.
Battle bots.
Nope.
Build, battle, win.
Build, battle, win. That's a pretty fucking. That's literally all that's on the back of the box.
Yeah, and then it says it in Spanish, and then it says it in French.
So it's gonna be a Nintendo game. I feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like a Nintendo back of the box there.
Build,
Bears.
Battle.
Beats.
go. Battle Star.
I can give other clues. I can
Build, battle, win. That's what it is. Build, battle, win.
build, battle, win.
Build, battle.
I will. Let's see. I can give you what part of the world the developer is, or I can give you. Or I can give you what generation of consoles.
Whatever you guys want, I don't care. I don't
So
think it's gonna
to
help.
give more clarity to the first thing, let's just say this was made by Nintendo.
Yeah.
I would say, oh, it's a Japanese developer. But if it was in Europe or here, I would say it's a European developer or it's a United States developer.
developers.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna help me because I feel like there's a lot of, unless it's, I don't even know what developers are, to be honest with you. It could end up being like fucking WB Montreal. That's not gonna. No. But so let me do generation. I want generation.
Is that what the panel wants? What console generation that's on?
Yeah, whatever Mike wants. I mean, I don't think I have this. So
This game released on the Xbox One, the PS4, and the Switch.
build, battle. It's like it.
Lego
Okay.
World.
No.
Oh, that's a good guess.
That was a
What'd
good
you
guess.
say?
Lego World.
Lego World.
Look, okay. Build, battle, win. Boy.
Oh, I'm gonna get so mad when you tell the answer to this game. I feel like
Can I ask questions still?
I may not answer them, but sure, ask questions.
Okay, that's fair. Single player? Question mark?
It is a single player game, but I believe the Switch version might have like lazily
like a
tacked
co-op.
on, yeah, something.
Gotcha.
But it is a primarily single player game, I believe. Yes.
Oh, whoops. Single player, multi-plat. Build.
It is not part of a series.
Oh, I was supposed to say Plants vs. Zombies too.
yeah, I don't think you build in that game though.
you build towers?
One of them is a tower defense game,
Yeah.
or the first two are tower defense games.
Oh, I'm thinking of like the Garden Warfare games
Mhm.
actually. Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare.
No.
I had to say it anyway.
That's fair.
But it's not part of a series, so you did not have to say it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Build.
Wait, you own this game, so that's I gotta start thinking more on that level. Then
Sometimes that can be an actual clue, and sometimes it's
yeah,
not.
I agree. Yeah, no. Of course.
Sometimes it's that Skylanders was on sale and Brennan's like, let me buy this 3 times.
That is fair. That is definitely fair.
Battle win, build, battle win. Fuck. Do I own this game? I I'm like going through my
I
head
don't
of like,
think any of you own this game,
yeah, I
but
was gonna
all
say,
of
like,
you know this game. The hand, this version in my hand is the Switch game,
okay.
which might be a clue. Some would say the Switch version of this game is the definitive version of this game.
Ah.
And that can probably be the only other clue I can give you.
Oh, I know. I can't remember the name.
Of course.
Fuck, I can't remember the name. No, that's not that. Maybe Civilization 4.
No. Why would people call that?
Oh.
Part of a franchise.
It doesn't have online. Why would that be the definitive version?
It is online.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they lock it into it?
Civilization?
Eventually?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no idea. Don't you have it?
Yeah, I have it on Switch. I have
Check
it on Switch and Xbox.
check to see if it has online on Switch. If it does have online
will.
on Switch, I'll buy it. I thought it didn't have online on Switch.
It might not. I might be wrong because I have the Xbox version too, so I might be just
Yeah.
confusing them.
I think that's why I ultimately didn't buy the Switch version of it, because it doesn't have
Same.
online.
I bought it because it was like $9 one day.
Yeah. Well, that's why I saw it on sale for $9, and then I was like, oh, it doesn't have online. I'm all set. Like, I don't want to play the single player of that. I don't give a fuck.
I got nothing on this. I don't think yeah.
For this game, if someone gives me the full title on the first attempt, you will get 2 points.
What do you mean on the?
Like, I will take part of the title as the answer, but if you give me the full title off the rip, you will get 2 points. Because I don't think anyone's getting it.
Yeah, I can't think of anything right now.
I don't think anyone's getting the full title, at least.
Yeah. I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing either. Yeah, I think you get a stump on this one. Unless Dom's got something.
No, I have given all my. You heard me say Roblox, right? That's the only other.
Oh,
game
it's
that
not
I can think.
Roblox, no.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's another clue I can give that would not fully give
Just
too
give
much
it away.
away. I feel like if I give you the developer, it'll
Give
give
it
too
away,
much.
give it away,
And I
give
feel
it
like if
away.
I give you this other thing I would like to mention, it would be too much.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Not part of a franchise, but the developer would give it away too much.
I mean, it's a new IP that came out in the last console generation.
5 years. Yeah. What are my new IPs?
And the Switch version is usually not the definitive version of a multi-platform game.
The only thing I can think of is Dragon Quest 11, but I don't think that was on everything.
It's also part of a series, Mike.
Also part of a
Part
yeah,
of a
it's also
series,
part of
yeah.
a franchise.
What's the other thing that is definitive?
Minecraft Dungeons.
No. It's also part of a series.
Part of a franchise, yeah.
Hey, oh,
This is a new IP.
New. Oops. New IP.
Switch
Almost
is the
consoles.
definitive.
People
edition.
say, "Oh, I'm gonna get this one on the Switch because that's the one where all the hits." are."
Yeah, right.
Also light multiplayer.
Oh, Animal Crossing. Duh.
Duh. I'm surprised. I didn't think this was going to be a stump, but I feel like we're moving into stump territory here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I had no idea
okay
what it
with
is.
that.
I don't even-
Well, I probably know what it is. I just am not
yeah,
gonna
I
come
don't.
up with
Can't
it
think
right
of
I
now.
can't think of it right now.
My brain's mush.
I
If it's not something that is on Route 1, I can't help you.
Fair.
Yeah, right.
Is there any?
If it's not an Italian chain restaurant that existed in the 90s.
If it's not a place that launders money, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like I just don't fucking.
Yeah, or a place that existed on Route 1 that laundered money.
Yeah.
I
right.
feel like if I give any more clues, it's too easy. I'm trying to think if there's a way to word this that wouldn't be too.
Yo, just take that stump and take it proud. All right.
All right.
Does it have an amiibo because it's on the Switch?
Not quite.
Yeah, I
Not
still wouldn't
quite. Oh shit.
know.
That's
That means nothing to me.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
You got 30 more seconds on this.
I'm guessing that means that you can use other amiibos in the game.
In the game, yeah.
To get.
Yep.
And now I feel like I remember there was like a car game where you could tap amiibos and it would like give you like.
Oh, like Rocket League, but Rocket League is not.
But do you build in a car game?
I don't know. I can't remember if you like customized cars or whatever. I don't know. I'm done coming up with guesses anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I give up.
Mike, are you also throwing in the towel?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to slowly reveal more information to see if anyone
Yeah,
actually gets it, but
I'm
no
very
one is
curious.
getting a point for this. This is a stump.
That's fine.
Now, Mike, you were very close to uncovering what the bonus clue was, which was the Switch version is the definitive version because this game had extra DLC that the other versions did not have.
Mm-hmm.
It is also a Toys to Life game that does not have more toys anymore.
Oh.
So it does not use amiibos, but it does have Toys to Life.
What is Toys to Life? I don't even know what that is.
Like
it's either
Amiibo.
Skylanders or the other thing.
It's not
the
Skylanders
Disney
and it's
Infinity.
not Disney Infinity. It is the one other one that existed and did not do well and immediately flopped.
Lego Dimensions?
No. Oh, no, I forgot about that. There's one more that
Okay.
did not do
I
well.
was gonna say Lego
Wasn't there-
Dimensions early, but that was last generation. That's why I didn't.
Wasn't
Right.
there one that had like it had like pretty decent like Marvel figures or Star?
That
I
was
forget what
also
that one was
Disney
actually
Infinity?
called though. No, they had like I would say better looking figures, but I can't remember what that one was called at all. I remember seeing it at Toys R Us all the time, but I don't remember what
I
it was
don't.
called.
It is a Ubisoft game.
Oh, I do remember that,
French.
Mike. There was like an Avengers. I do remember,
But I don't remember what that one was called.
Yeah, I have
A
no idea.
Ubisoft game that has Star Fox DLC in it.
Starlink.
Oh,
Yes, it is
yeah.
Starlink.
Okay. Yeah.
I never would have come up with that.
What's building in that game?
Bro, I don't
I
fucking
think
know.
I think you build your ship.
Okay,
Yeah, you do. You customize your ship. That's probably what the building is.
that threw me off. The whole thing.
Something Journey of Atlas. Is that the name of the game?
Battle for Atlas.
Battle Flag.
Damn, Dom was close to that double point fucking throwdown. Game number
Because there's no way I
2.
would have come up with Starlink.
No, yeah. I even forgot Starlink existed.
Genius comes in many forms.
Wait, that game did have Amiibo, by the way. I feel like Starlink did have Amiibo.
I don't know if it officially.
It didn't have its own
It had,
amiibo.
like-
it had its own toys that were not amiibo.
Yeah. They
Oh,
came
okay.
with
Maybe
the
that's what I'm
game.
thinking.
Yeah.
Do they have a Star Fox version of that
Yes.
toy?
Yes.
Okay,
It's not
that's what I'm
amiibo. It's
thinking
just
of.
that.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
have that R-Wing on my.
Wait, so you bought the game then, Mike?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, all right.
Damn.
So close. Genius comes in many forms. Whether you're dangerously funny, creating havoc with wild plants, or flooding the blank with your best intentions, it often comes along with a companion, madness. Battle, build, create.
Oh God. Dragon Quest Builders.
No.
just gonna keep
There's
on
some
saying that.
other
Any game
stuff
is
on the
fun.
back of the box, but I can't really read it, so I'm not going to do it.
Battle, build, create. I should not be stuck on that line.
It's like the same line as the last game we had.
That's why I picked these two games together. You do not need the full title.
What was the first line again? Genius.
Genius comes in many forms. Whether you're dangerously funny, creating havoc with wild plants, or flooding the blank with your best intentions, it often comes along with a companion, madness. Battle,
funny.
build, create.
Lego DC Supervillains.
No. But Dom going for fucking full title fucking double dunks.
Plants, flooding, battle build.
Yeah, I got nothing on this one either.
Oh, hold on. We got some stuff.
The genius thing is like what's throwing me off, because I feel like that's like a huge part of this.
Could be. It also couldn't be. I mean, the most important thing is the word that I'm omitting.
Yeah, flooding someplace.
Something.
What was
With
it?
good intentions.
What did you admit?
Whether you're dangerously funny, creating havoc with wild plants, or flooding the blank with your best intentions, it often comes along with a companion, madness. Battle, build, create.
Roblox.
No.
If you had Roblox, I'd be like, dude, I'm bailing from this podcast right now.
We're done with you.
Minecraft.
No.
I'm just gonna say it.
Terraria or whatever the fucking name that game is.
No, we already did Terraria before.
Oh, we did. I think I got that right too. Actually,
I think Mike got it,
right.
actually. I was very
Oh,
confused when Mike got it.
Doesn't sound
Lego
like
Worlds.
No.
I'm just gonna say all the games that we said last time.
I mean, yeah,
You might
Take 5 seconds in
you
between.
know what, Dom? You might get it if you do that.
Lego.
I don't even remember what else we said.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do.
Build back better.
Yeah. Flooding.
I think Brenden was so mad about the movie things the other night that he just wants to fucking stump us right now. I think that's
Mike
pretty much
owned
it.
the first game, and all of you own this game.
I own the first one.
And we all own this one.
You owned Starlink.
So Splatoon 2?
No.
I do.
Battle,
own it.
build, create.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but I'm just working off of what I'm given here.
I don't know why I'm just assuming it's a Switch game too.
I can give you console generation if you want.
And it's up to you guys.
Yeah, hit me with that console generation. I'm just curious.
It is on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and PC. And mobile.
Ooh.
Oh.
The whole build and battle.
In mobile?
Yeah, that's like.
In mobile? It's not Roblox?
Nope. You all own it.
Is it Injustice?
No. But we do all own that game.
You don't build.
It is on mobile.
Oh, Injustice on mobile. I didn't even know that.
PUBG.
Yeah, there was a.
It is not PUBG.
You don't
Does
build
Mike
in
own PUBG?
right?
I think I might have it. Actually, it's on Game Pass now.
Oh,
so
it's on Game Pass now, yeah.
There's more than one. I own the first one, and we all own the second one.
Is like building a huge part of this game that you're mentioning?
Yeah.
Mike, when he said Mike owned the first one, he was talking about Starlink.
Yes, I said Mike owned the first
This
game.
game, yeah.
This game
Okay.
is also not part of a series.
Not part of a series. And we all own it.
Did I say Minecraft already?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, oh man, Minecraft.
We all own it.
Flood.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh, I didn't say BattleBots yet.
Do we all own BattleBots?
No, but
I
you said
definitely
that if I say the stuff that I said the first time, we might get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Flooding. What did you say about
blank.
plants? I can plant something, you said?
Genius comes in many forms. Whether you're dangerously funny, creating havoc with wild plants, or flooding the blank with your best intentions.
I don't know what the games are. I don't know what all the games are called. But it's not a franchise. God damn it. I was gonna say Plants vs Zombies.
I wish I could pull that off myself right now. Actually, I do have that. I wish I pulled it now.
Honestly, the first Plants vs. Zombie game was actually pretty good. The multiplayer game, that is.
Battle, build, create.
I'm giving up.
Battle, build, create.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Why is it in that order? Why is it in that order?
I don't know, Mike. You tell me.
Game all of us own, and it's on mobile.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
Not a part of a franchise.
Not a part of a franchise.
New IP.
It's a new IP.
Came
Among
out
Us.
last-
That is a good guess, but it is
yeah,
not Among
yeah,
Us.
but you don't build in that though. Like, are you sure we all own this?
100% sure.
We've played it together.
Yes.
Oh shit! Wait,
Technically, huh?
Can you read that again?
What part?
The dangerously funny part, that portion.
Whether you're dangerously funny, creating havoc with wild plants, or flooding the blank with your best intentions, it often comes along with a companion, madness.
Okay, so I'm unsure of what Midas did, but Fortnite: The Last Laugh bundle.
Mike, you said this already.
Yeah, I
We
did.
all own it.
I don't
Build,
own
battle,
that.
build, create.
I don't own that shit.
Technically, everyone does. This is free. When I said, if you just name all the games you already said, you will eventually get it, and then you guys didn't say
you
Fortnite.
you said might. You did say might.
Yeah, I
and
can't just
learned
flat
to
out
just
say that
never-
you.
Yeah, I know.
And to be,
Like,
and to be fair,
anytime
Fortnite
Brendan
is
says something,
on
I'm just
mobile.
like, yeah.
Fortnite's
Anytime
not on
Brendan
mobile.
says a thing,
Yes, it
No,
is.
it is. Oh,
Not technically. You have to go through. Don't
Not
you have
on
to go
phone.
through a? Yeah. Don't you have to go through a?
you have to go through some hoops on different devices.
Yeah, but it's
Fair.
there. You can play it.
It is there. Yeah, anytime Brendan tries to give a clue, I'm just like, well, this is obviously a misdirect. I'm not going to listen to him.
Final
Just
game.
fucking yanking our chain.
You guys didn't get the first one and struggled to get Fortnite. Now I don't think anyone's getting this last game. Game number 3. Manipulate gravity to save a world that's falling apart. Gain a new perspective.
I can't remember the name.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, go.
Gain a new perspective as you take on the role of blank, a strong-willed blank seeking the means to protect their future in a world that's crumbling to pieces. Tilt and move.
I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name.
Shit.
Okay.
I know. I can't remember the name either. I think I own this
Go
one.
on now.
Tilt and move the blank, blank, blank system, taking gravity into your own hands to deliver devastating attacks, uncover the secrets to your past, and explore a mysterious world.
Can I ask a question off the bat?
You can ask it. I don't know if I'll
I
answer
feel
it.
like I feel like it's like a spoiler though, and it might give people other.
Well, then
people
that's on you. You gotta play your game right.
It's gonna drive me insane. I'll wait till see where we get.
I don't know what Mike is trying to do.
Well, okay. Do you really want to hear my thought process here? I'm like,
I mean,
no, 'cause
that's up to
I
you if
think-
you're gonna reveal the answer potentially to someone else.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I think I own this game, and I feel
wait.
like the title has
Hold on.
two
Can
words,
I
but
guess?
I can't place those two words. I'm
Is
like,
it,
what
is
were
it
those
Gravity
two
Rush?
words? That's what I was looking for.
It is Gravity Rush.
Boom.
You got
Dude, I
Gravity
could not
Rush
think of the name
the quickest.
So long. I could not think of it. I knew it right away when you said it. Like when the way you were describing it. I'm like, I can't, because my question was going to be, is it a PS exclusive? That was what my question was going to be.
Yeah, I have it on Vita, I'm pretty sure, and I was just like, I know I have this game. I know I
Right.
I think even the character shows up in
All Stars.
PlayStation All Star.
I'm pretty sure.
I
Yeah.
was like, I know this game, and I remember like the cat was there,
Mhm.
but what was the title? And I thought
Did
it
you
might
bring,
have
did you bring up
Gravity
a
in it.
cat?
Her name is Kat. That's why I omitted her
Okay.
name.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, that
go.
ends the score for the week with Dom at 18, Todd at
Wow,
14,
just
and
got
Mike at
one.
11. Everyone got 1 point.
By the way, I don't know if you guys are getting this off topic a little bit, but Skywalker Saga comes out Tuesday, and if you live in New Zealand, you can play tomorrow at 7:00. Just gonna throw that out there.
Ooh, okay, Todd. Okay.
Todd is so stupid. Yes, Dom purchased it, so I will also have it.
Yeah, I'm buying it tomorrow night.
So there's an app. There's an app called Canopy with a K, Kanopy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a library app. It has Ex Machina on it.
I think you need to
put your library card into it.
Yeah, I need to get a new library card.
Oh, weird.
I don't even know how to get a library card.
I don't know. I literally did it while we were talking. My library just gave me a library card, like when I put my name in. So
I will check that out. Watch Ex Machina. Get ready for the Kirby retrospective later in the week, and I don't know. Follow us on social media at Pass the Controller. Everything we do is at passcontroller.io. You can follow me at bgroom. You can follow Mike at _MichaelPath, Dom at PTC_OneLittleSpark, and Todd at Toddy_by_nature. And thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode 307. Until next time.